Absolutely.
She's here. My ex-wife, Tammy, too.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy Mack from It's Time for episodes 8 and 9 of Season 4 of Parks and Rec. I love the show. You know what time it is. Don't forget to press the like button for the algorithm and subscribe. Let's get to it.
Take these words and make something amazing.
So you're saying you want me to choose a new font?
Yes, essentially, I'd like you to choose a new font.
Number 2 guy on the new font project.
Come on, that's too close. Let's make him my number 3.
Fair enough. Jerry, you're number 3.
Jesus.
I think maybe you could learn something from him.
Oh! Chris is joining in on a beating.
That our park will draw 5,000 visitors a year, and I want this to be the most amazing, awe-inspiring, fun-filled park ever conceived.
No.
What is going on?
And on that patch of concrete, I am creating Pawnee's newest tourist attraction, the smallest park in Indiana.
What is going on?
The title is currently held by Martin Luther King Jr. Park in Terryville. But guess what? Terryville sucks old car tires, and so does Martin Luther...
I did not graduate college because I did not attend it, but I'm trying to improve myself, so I'm gonna start by taking just one class.
So I don't want to see Andy waste his time in college. Of all my co-workers, he is one of a small number whom I do not actively root against. There I go, getting all sappy.
Go!
After this project finishes, I'm gonna focus on other departments and cut down my time with Parks and Rec.
What?
It's probably for the best.
After the smallest park wraps up, I'm going to ask Chris to take over all Parks and Rec business.
Jesus.
Those are my pens and pencils.
Fucking child. I've Team Ben on this. I've been Team Ben for the last couple episodes.
Cool, Jerry. I'd take your advice if I wanted to be a dead-eyed government drone with no ambition. Yes.
Jesus.
Technically.
I'm not here for all this shitting on Jerry. I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And a little thing you got right there, it's called a capo. It changes the key.
Maybe you should be in the advanced class?
Yeah.
Just a beginner. I barely haven't even ever seen a Gortar.
Very subtle.
Goodbye, everybody. Guess what? I was secretly an undercover rock star this whole time.
I think you would make an incredible brunette. Ron Swanson.
Go! I like her as a blonde, though.
What I'll do is I'll get the neighborhood all riled up, and then maybe they'll ask for an environmental impact report.
Oh my God. Don't do this to me.
Let me stare at you while you silently support me on this game plan.
Leslie?
And so, please join us for the grand opening of Pawnee's smallest park on November 12th, 2070.
Jesus. Hey, public forum, let's go.
I have a question about this project.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Where's the fire? Let's get to know each other first.
Basketball courts attract undesirables to my community.
Well,
Absolutely.
There's a definite type of person I associate with basketball, and I'd rather not have that type of person nearby.
Is introduction to lasers. The work from low frequency.
He's not even using a laser pointer.
First up, a personal favorite, the Sopranos option.
Fire.
Ugh. This is our new community center. I'm a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, and the Parks Department is a wrinkly old housewife in her early 30s. I'm about to work a miracle.
That was a good one.
Look, you guys have already had your say. I want to try something that I want to try.
Great.
And I'm going to make my choice, as I always do, at random.
Feminists have even condemned marriage as a glorified form of slavery.
Amen.
There are fireworks every night at midnight?
They start at midnight. Who knows when they're gonna end? Look,
Oh, Leslie.
I'm a dreamer, okay? I dream big. Deal with it.
You are a government worker. This is a government job. Plus, isn't dreaming big exactly what got you in trouble with your old company?
God damn. Go ahead, Jerry. Shatting his cornflakes. Go ahead.
In response to your complaints, we are canceling all of these disruptive events. Everybody cool? Great.
Light work.
Dream team?
Leslie.
I don't think we should work together anymore.
Damn.
Wow, that was very hard to hear.
Same.
So many negative words. I just need to process this. Okay, the dream team is dead.
Chris is amazing.
Hello, ma'am, who is just as equal as men. I would like one ticket for women.
One ticket for women is crazy.
Have them pay for yours too.
Oh, God, no. It's embarrassing. I'm gonna beg for money in the street like a drug addict.
No.
Yeah.
You are a massive, enormous, runaway steamroller with no brakes and a cement brick on the gas pedal.
Damn.
No, you're very passionate. You just push too hard sometimes.
Well, then you should call me a bulldozer rather than a steamroller.
It's gonna be okay.
Is it? Honestly, is it?
Eventually.
I guess I'm Jerry now. I'll just go home, straight to my boring house, kiss my wife, and have a home-cooked meal with my 3 beautiful daughters. What a miserable life.
The best way to cope with this job is to do everything the exact same way every day.
Oh my God, that does sound fucking soul-killing.
April, where have you been? Over 2 phone calls came in, unimpeded.
You're raising money for my college education.
Over
Ron.
2.
Stop this.
No.
Stop or you lose the money.
She once made me eat an entire cheesecake at a potluck so she didn't look bad. But I really think she's ready to listen.
You ate an entire cheesecake?
We take the old logo from the 1970s and we make limited edition hats, posters, t-shirts, everything.
That's kind of fire.
Most of the credit goes to my number 4, Jerry.
That is kind of pretty.
Hey.
Hi.
Wasn't sure you were gonna come.
The jacket's fire too. Go ahead, Leslie.
But I just think it's for the best.
Okay.
Okay.
If only one person could sit in the fucking chair.
There is another option.
Okay.
We could just say screw it and do this thing for real.
What?
I miss you like crazy. I think about you all the time.
Aww.
But I'm done steamrolling people. This is how I feel. How do you feel?
Aww. A happy ending. I thought it would take longer than that. I'm here for it.
First day. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Oh, crap, I forgot my books and my computer.
My first day at college, my father dropped me off at the steel mill. He didn't think I should go to college.
We're gonna do it in a right kind of legal way that empowers prostitution. We don't rest until we get that. That will be progress.
To be fair, it's kind of happened.
Is extremely incorrect.
I thought maybe it was when I was. Yep. I'll get him next time. Back to you, Professor.
Fantastic. All right, that was episode 8 of season 4 of Parks and Rec. Where do we begin? Well, we'll start with the fact that it was a very good episode. I enjoyed that episode, as per always. I don't think there's been an episode I haven't enjoyed, ever, of the show. And I gotta be honest, I don't even think there's been a episode that wasn't at least very good since, I don't know, let's say the back half of season 2. Certainly when season 3 starts. Why, you might ask? Well, I don't know. Something happened, I'm sure. I'm sure something happened. I like Ben and Leslie getting back together. I didn't find their will they, won't they unbearable the last few episodes, though a little repetitive. I felt we were going in circles. In fact, at the start of this episode, I had to make sure I didn't miss an episode. Because I thought we had just agreed to talk to each other for 5 minutes every day or something. And then we were right back to where we started here. Now listen, that's realistic, Jimmy. That's how things go. That doesn't do it with me. I'm just saying it's a bit repetitive. But the show, being as brilliant as it is, we moved right past that to we're going to get together and damn the consequences. Okay. That's a little concerning. Though Leslie being Leslie, I assume she'll be fine. Like, I can't imagine you're going to levy heavy consequences against Michael fucking Jordan. Like, I just... what? That acts as a shield in and of itself. That she's so impulsively good at her job. Though, to be fair, Chris has been rather serious about this. He's kind of been on the case. There was that. I'm glad Jerry got the win at the end, we'll call it, even though he kind of got shat on at the same time because, of course, he did. And I liked the Ron, Andy, and April thing. This kind of weird family that has come together as a result of this job. I like it. I'm here for it. That was beautiful. And it was fun to see Andy Adams' element. That whole final scene where he always speaks like he's fucking knows exactly what he's talking about. Except he fucking does not. Fantastic. Fantastic. Episode 9. Let's get to it.
And I went to this website, and this ad popped up that said, "Hey, Ron Swanson."
What's your question?
My question is, what the hell? So it learns information about me? Seems like an invasion of privacy.
Dude, if you think that's bad, go to Google Earth and type in your address.
The point is, Ben and I have been dating on and off for about a year.
Jesus.
What's happening? Are you hugging me or are we fighting? Are you hugging or fighting? Let me know.
Neither of those things. I love both of you. You're exemplary government employees.
Oh my God, you're not gonna fire him.
Please report Monday, first thing to the council chambers for your ethics trial and subsequent punishment.
I love Chris.
Told you we'd feel better.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go on my permanent record. I'm not the kind of person that has a permanent record. For me, a slap on the wrist is like a kick to the nuts.
I know it is.
Ow.
Don't worry about me. Oh, look,
See
I'll
real
be
shit?
outside all day, right on the other side of that wall. So if you miss me, you just look at this wrinkled, hideous monster.
What the fuck? Is that a bad painting or was he dipped in fucking acid?
His nickname was Old Stoneface because of his steely demeanor and because he got in an accident at the rock quarry and dynamite blew up his face.
Gotcha.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Actually, I am quite miserable. I admire and respect you, and dragging you through an ethics trial is filling me with sadness. I have never felt so low. Took this weird bee pollen paste, rubbed it around my gums, and now my mouth feels like a spaceship. This is stressful, and stress leads to depression. And if I don't maintain an extreme...
We are here today to determine whether Leslie Knope violated any...
Oh, poor fucking Chris.
Although she felt the law unjust, she acknowledged that she had broken it, and she nobly accepted her punishment. To be set adrift on Lake Michigan like a human popsicle. Look how calm she looks. That's how I feel. Totally zen.
This town is fantastic. In a horrifying kind of way.
I think that you began your relationship with Ben Wyatt earlier than you're saying. I believe that you certainly received special treatment, and I think that you may even be guilty of bribery.
None of those
Whoa!
things are true.
Fuck did that come from?
So get the key that's taped in the back of that picture. It opens up my bottom desk drawer, and there are some files. Pay attention. Where are you looking?
Give that to
Look
fucking
here.
Andy.
Focus here. Get the files in. Chris has 14 witnesses. I need you to talk to all the department heads and find out who's going to testify.
I don't know the names of the other department heads.
When you sit back and let your reputation be destroyed, you go down in history as a frozen whore.
Okay, we're back. Clear this chamber, please.
Miss Perkins, Chris Traeger has questioned when my relationship with Ben Wyatt began.
Poor Chris.
And the future president of the United States. What? Went.
That Photoshop of her is heinous.
Would you consider Leslie Knope a good employee?
Did Tom Ford turn around the house of Gucci?
I do not know, but I'll assume that this is. How long were you two lovers?
Excuse me?
God.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then you kissed me as a joke.
We never had any other romantic contact after that.
No, that'd be like dating my older sister's elderly aunt.
I think I'm winning. I've refuted every one of Chris's claims so far.
Uh-oh.
Were these federal grant proposals that Donna had dropped off earlier. I've seen over 200 episodes of Law and Order, and it's...
Leslie Tillman.
Ron Swanson to the stand.
Let's go.
Do you own a cabin in 9301 Cedar Crest Drive? 9301 Cedar Crest.
Absolutely.
She's here.
Definitively prove.
May I remind you that you are under oath, and if you lie, I will fire you and have you prosecuted.
Nothing. They will definitively prove nothing. You cut me off. I don't have any evidence. Oh, Chris. Bye, guys.
Look how upstanding Chris is.
But I do have one last witness, George Williams from Public Works.
George Williams? Who's...
What the fuck?
He's just a maintenance worker,
Yeah.
NASCAR enthusiast, I believe. And, oh, interesting tidbit, I once bribed him to keep my relationship with Ben quiet.
Yeah.
That you saw Ben Wyatt and Leslie Knope kissing at Little Sebastian's wedding.
Does sound bad. It does look bad.
And thank you for your discretion.
Jesus.
Can you take your glasses off, please? And read this for us?
I could read this if I weren't so blind.
Well, that went terribly. I need to check some facts and figures. I would like to request a 50...
Okay, mine doesn't have any pictures.
Does anyone have anything? Did anybody find...
No. It's over.
Any woman caught laughing is a witch. That's true.
What a fantastic town. Good run. Pep talk time.
I'm a bad person.
Jesus, take it easy.
You know what makes a good person good? When a good person does something bad, they own up to it. They try to learn something from it, and they move on.
I have no objections.
We hereby hand down the following judgment. You will be suspended for 2 weeks with pay.
That was easy.
Ben asked for a private meeting with the committee, and he took full responsibility for the bribe and resigned effective immediately.
Oh!
My job is to protect the government from fraud and corruption. I was just doing my job. I hope that you can understand that.
I understand.
Because your actions wounded me to my core, which is not easy since the bulk of my workouts are focused on core strengthening. You are an excellent government employee. And more importantly, you're the only person I've ever met who's worthy of being Ben's girlfriend.
Damn.
You should take a look at the last page of the transcript.
Okay.
Mr. Traeger, okay, fine. This makes me sadder than I previously thought humanly possible, but I accept your resignation. Can I ask you, oh yeah, it was worth it because I'm in love with Leslie Knope. Mr. Traeger, that was beautiful. I'm literally crying and jumping. Crying noise, nose blow. Mr. Wyatt, it's gonna be okay. Mr. Traeger.
Go ahead, Ben.
Ethel? Ethel, could you please read page 132 of the official testimony?
Leave this fucking lady alone.
Thank you, Ethel.
Can I get a ride home? It's freezing.
Right?
My real name is Gary.
What?
Gary?
On my first day here, the old director, he called me Jerry, and I just didn't think I should correct him.
Whoa!
Do you remember a time... I'm sorry, I can't get over the Gary Jerry thing.
Neither can I. Jerry, you can go. We need a 5-minute break.
Poor fucking Jerry. All right, that was episode 9 of season 4 of Parks and Rec. Where to begin? Great episode. I'm gonna go great. I'm gonna notch up over episode 8. Mainly because I gotta be honest, we got a lot of Chris this episode. And Chris, as you all know, is my second favorite character. He was the MVP of this episode with relative ease. From start to fucking finish. From him being stressed out about having to go through all this. From having to put Leslie and Ben through all this, which makes him go through it. And the ending of him crying just for 20-something minutes. Being an all-time sitcom character. Though only number 2 on the show. Ron's still the GOAT. Because he had the best one of the episode. As he stands up, feeling the presence of Tammy too. I will say, the callback to the maintenance man bribe, that was really well done. I didn't realize it until they were right about to bring him out. I was like, oh, right, that did happen. Why would Chris think all these things? Right. Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, that was really fun. Ben is gone. I mean, he's gone in the way fucking Ann was gone, I would assume. Fucking the first 2 seasons. Somebody who didn't work in this fucking place, yet somehow is always around. Not complaining, just pointing it out. And are we going to deal with Leslie not being here for 2 weeks? Or we just skip 2 weeks? I don't expect it to happen for long if we stick with Leslie's suspension. An episode, maybe. Half an episode. Kind of like Ron's leaving at the end of last season, only to be back the very next episode. I expect that. This is great. I love the show. You know this. Power rankings have not changed as of the moment. It's still Ron by a country mile, number one. And then number two, it's Chris by a different country mile. And then it's Leslie, Ben, and April. Yeah. So Andy, he may be returning to his spot. Just he was great this episode. Well, last episode. Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.